Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading from March the 16th to the 31st. I just want to say happy birthday to those Aries that have March birthdays. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Right, how I do my tarots, how I do my readings is I start with the Angel Oracle Guide here, I move on to Traditional Tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I pause at any moment, it's just so that I can feel the energy that is around me, so I appreciate your patience there. Alright, let's get into it. So, your message this week is strength and guidance. Strength and guidance. Anyways. Don't underestimate the power of your soul. You are a strong, resilient soul with a capacity to rise above any challenges. Divine intervention is taking place at this time. Whatever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. You're becoming more and more aware of what will lead you to fulfill your purpose and what will divert you from joy. Your angel guide is encouraging you to recognize that the feelings that are coming to you now are guidance that will help you understand the steps that you need to take and the moves that you need to make in order to be aligned with abundance and support. The angels are encouraging you to dig deep and hold your station. If you are wondering what the next step is, know that will be revealed in due time. Do not change your plans or your visions or your goals for anyone. This is not a time to take drastic action, but time to remain committed and strong. Keep up the good work, and angels are encouraging you to recognize the power of your prayers and intentions at this time. Recognize, too, that angels are with you and willing to guide you on your journey. The universe itself is with you, and if you trust in that, you will draw down the power of the cosmos, and the right steps will be revealed in such a way that it will be effortless for you to take them. Know that it's not your job or duty to know everything that's unfolding. Just take one step at a time until the solution and outcome are revealed. Have faith. Positive things are happening. Alright, let's take a look into your tarot and see what might be going on for you. For Aries, please. Let me just feel this energy that I'm feeling for you, Aries. Immediate energy that I kind of got for you here was help is on the way. So again, if like they were saying, the strength and guidance, help is on the way for you here. So if there's something that you're having a hard time with, or I'll get into that more, but it just feels like you kind of want the answers right away, but things are on the way to you. You have two knights popping up in your reading here as well, which means something is being brought to you. So just trust that, okay? We have the Six of Swords in the reverse, which just means not moving on from something, not moving past something. This could be energy of feeling stuck. This could be energy of canceled plans. Maybe you're supposed to go somewhere or supposed to move somewhere, and that kind of fizzled through or didn't work out for you, or you're just kind of feeling stuck. Like you can't really move on from something here, or move past something, or move forward in a sense. We do have the Moon card coming out, which is Piscean energy, which is energy of saying we're not seeing things kind of correctly. It can talk about delusions, it can talk about subconscious, it can talk about fear-based things here as well. It's just like something we aren't seeing the truth of right now, or as of yet, and that's okay. So again, you might be feeling right now, Aries, that you are kind of stuck in this kind of situation, but there are things on the way for you. And what these things feel like, especially with the cards that are out here, is kind of new connections, networking, maybe new co-workers, maybe a new chance to join a new project. I have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is an offer of stability. This offer of stability could be, again, maybe a job for you that's popping up here, or this could be someone, maybe a romantic partner, bringing in something kind of stable for you. If that's something you are looking for, like looking for maybe a new project or a new job here, I do kind of see it coming in, because you are forming these new connections with this Three of Pentacles. So I just want to say, kind of trust that these kind of new connections will be better for you here. We do have the Knight of Cups as well. Some of you might be getting some romantic or love offers, or this is someone that kind of just generally cares for you, that's going to be bringing in some kind of care and attention for you. Yeah, it has love for you in a way. And maybe this is the two of the same people, you know, maybe it's someone's like, here's a job because I think you are great. But I do see you kind of forming maybe new connections, new kind of coalitions in this kind of 2 weeks here as well. You have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. This is where we kind of want this card, because it means if anyone was maybe taking from you, lying to you, I feel like people are going to be telling you the truth. Again, coming forward with some truths for you here as well. And usually just means people, like, sometimes it can mean people kind of like stealing, but it's more feeling like kind of like fessing up, just telling you the truth of a situation. And I think you're kind of like, oh, I appreciate that honesty, you know, or I appreciate that kind of truth here. It's like people aren't maybe being sneaky anymore towards you. They're just being like, hey, maybe this is not working, or they're just like, hey, this is kind of how I feel, or this is how I see things. And I feel like in a weird way you're going to appreciate that. You're like, well, thanks for being kind of truthful or honest with me here, because then it kind of feels like it allows you to look at different options, in a sense, or look into, I don't know, maybe like new jobs. It's feeling like, again, you're just making these kind of new collections, making these new connections with people. So again, might be someone like that where you're just like, oh, I'll try and form connections elsewhere. We do have the Star card in the reverse, which is Aquarius energy. When it's in the reverse like that, it's like we're losing hope on a situation, with this kind of Queen of Pentacles in reversed here as well. It's talking about maybe our finances or our financial kind of security. So it might be something here that you're kind of questioning your career, questioning your finances. You know, am I going to be stable? Am I going to have enough for investments? Am I going to have enough to kind of live comfortably? And we're kind of losing hope on that, losing hope that, you know, like maybe we won't be able to kind of afford these things that we want, or invest. I don't know, I'm getting kind of I'm getting like money pocket, or like I don't know what they call it in financial terms. I mean, I'm an artist, so but it's like not like, sorry Aries, it's, I want to say surplus, but it's not surplus. It's just like, you know, what your safety net is, I think the word I'm looking for here. So we're kind of losing hope on that, losing hope that we are going to be able to kind of be stable or find this kind of stability for ourselves. I kind of want to get more on that and see what this might be. Queen of Swords is all about, Queen of Swords is popping out here, and Queen of Swords is all about making a plan, a strategy, and being logical. So I think if you're like, yeah, like, what's logical? You know, how much can I actually save here? Or how much should I kind of start investing? It's telling you to kind of have a plan, and have kind of clear thoughts forward in that. I don't know if this will kind of happen right away, because we do have the Eight of Wands coming out sideways, which means it can go either way. It could be slow moving, or it can be really fast for you. Here, kind of depending on an Aries, but it's just saying, like, hold your vision, I think, and hold that kind of hope for the future, because there's some good stuff happening for you, especially in this kind of top row here. So trust that. Also, an air sign might be coming in to kind of offer you something here as well. I just got that feeling. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If some of you were maybe holding on to an ex, or holding on to a relationship that just wasn't working out for you, there's going to be a major victory for you in these kind of 2 weeks. Here, the Lovers card in reverse doesn't have to be just a romantic partner. It could be two people that are just divinely guided together. Gemini energy here as well. So if you're holding on to like this, maybe this partnership a little bit too much, I feel like there is going to be a victory here for you, and maybe you're going to let this go a bit. If you're just like, oh, you know, that's over, that's done, we're going to kind of release it here and move forward. Maybe for some of you, this, again, like I was saying before, this kind of truth that's coming forward from this person might be causing this, but you're like, there's going to be a victory in this because now I can kind of move forward or move on. Maybe some of you were kind of holding on to a relationship for too long. The Queen of Wands coming out here in the reverse. And the Queen of Wands energy could be you, because you are a fire sign here, or you could be like dealing with another fire sign. But this is someone just that's not really in their energy. It's the energy of impatience. It's the energy of anger. It's the energy of you know, not feeling like you're using your skills, creativity the way that you want to here. And we have the Hangman in reverse, which is another kind of card of almost impatience, or you know, wanting things to kind of happen already. It's like this anticipation, this being impatient with maybe a process of something here as well. So maybe you feel like, again, for some of you, your career is not really igniting the way that you wanted to, or you're not really feeling creative, and you're just kind of feeling angry and agitated because you feel like you're not going to get to show your talents or show the work that you can do here, or show what you really have. But there is this kind of conversation that's coming in with this Page of Swords. And I feel like this is more about you than someone else coming through to have a conversation with you. I think it's you kind of needing to kind of step forward and ignite some conversations. Because it's coming out sideways, it could tell that someone is maybe withholding a conversation, or another person's kind of ready to talk. And I feel like you should be more choosing to communicate at this time, Aries, and communicate your feelings or how you feel, because I think there's a lot maybe you might be holding in at this time that they kind of just want you to kind of release here, so that you can allow these new offers, these new things to come in, because you're releasing all that maybe anger or resentment. Obviously, don't do it in a way that's I'm not coming from a place of stability. Like, I'm not saying like don't go off on someone, but just be able to kind of release what you are actually feeling, and having these kind of conversations from a heartfelt place. And I think you're going to feel so much better and so much more free emotionally in this. And for some of you, this might be in a relationship sense as well. You might just have a new kind of layer of that intimacy, or the new layer of an emotional level here, because you're being honest and you're being truthful. For Aries, there's the Three of Cups. Three of Cups celebration. Obviously, you might be having birthday parties if you're a March Aries, but there's going to be something to celebrate in these 2 weeks here for you. Sometimes if it's not your birthday, sometimes it could be a wedding. It could just be hanging out with friends. This is going to be a nice social time for you. Getting together with people, connecting, having a good time. Emperor. Perfect. What a great way to end your reading. Got the Emperor popping out, which actually popped out for every single fire sign, which is about authority, which is about kind of CEO energy, boss energy, taking, you know, life by the reins here, creating plans, creating structure. I feel like you're kind of really standing in your energy, standing in your power in these 2 weeks, because that's what the Emperor is. The Emperor is Aries energy. So I think you are kind of feeling that authoritative part of Aries, that part of where you're kind of standing up for yourself and being kind of strong and fiery, but in the good ways here. It's like you're finding that balance between emotional and that kind of fiery, stern part of yourself. All right. Let's move into some oracle. For my lovely Aries. Yeah. This is what we're talking about, the very start of the reading. You're going to be fine. Storm warning reversed. This card reversed indicates the dark times are behind you, or at least beginning to fall away. You can take a heart that sunny skies and better times are on the horizon. The new light might bring a time of resistance and reassessment, and redirection for you. Let yourself consider what you want to, or where you want to go next, and also spend some time reflecting on the difficulties that has passed. What has been the lesson for you? Whether it's about self-love or empowerment, feels like a lot about empowerment. Remember to bring in these intentions, lessons you learned, into the bright new path. I have the power to overcome any obstacles, no matter what is going on. I can be strong, confident, and self-directed. Which, in my opinion, is how I exactly describe Aries. So I just... Anyways, just saw a shadow, but that's a whole other story. Alright. You also got, this is from the Starseed Oracle, you got the Blue Flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. This card is awakening and energetic upgrades. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening, receiving visions, or even having experiences out of ordinary. In the West, maybe that's what that kind of shadow was about. Little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening, and it can be very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, it can be seen as auspicious experiences, with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating physical kundalini awakening and deep cellular DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process, however, in reality it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure and how we can make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process, even when it's spontaneous, takes a considerable amount of time to integrate, and the awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. If you're in the midst of an awakening, the process never ends. Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me, and I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. Alright, Aries, I think this is going to be a very exciting kind of 2 weeks for you. I think you're kind of, I don't know, I'm getting Disney in my hand, like a whole new world. But I agree, I think a lot of that storm cloud of whatever's happening is going to kind of move away, and you're going to be into something brand new. Alright, that was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.